Hello, 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 all of my cousins out there in the YouTube universe. It's your girl, Ashley E. Of course, that's me with another episode of Shits and Giggles. You guys, I just got through watching this movie called What Happened to Monday on Netflix. When I say the conspiracy theorist in me, honey, was all over this movie. If you're a conspiracy theorist or you are aware of the things that's going on in the universe, you need to watch this movie. Now, I'm going to try not to give too much so that I won't be a spoiler, because I don't know if you've seen this, but I saw it and I'm going to watch it again. Because every time I watch something more than one time, I learn something a different time. But without further ado, let me just get into this video, honey. This movie, let me just tell you, this movie was based on a lady who had an idea. She felt like the world is overpopulated, which it is polluted, which it is, and she came up with a way to kind of correct the world, but it wasn't going to happen all in one day. It was going to happen over years. So the way of correcting this was making a rule that you can only have one child. That child could be a girl, could be a boy. You could only have one child. Now check this out. If you already had kids like me, I have 3. If you already had kids, they came and took 2 of your kids away. So each family could only have 1 kid. And the reason they did this because they said that we had ate up all of the natural food. So everything we were eating was GMO. Everything we eat now is GMO. That made my spidey senses go off like, oh goodness, this movie is going to be real. It's going to be real. It is very late while I'm shooting this video. As you can tell, my eyes are red. It's time to go to bed. But I had to get this out to you guys. We eating up all the real food, so everything we're eating is GMO. And what the GMO did was, when a woman got pregnant, it backfired. When a woman got pregnant, instead of getting pregnant with 1 child or maybe 2, you got pregnant with like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 kids. That's what the GMO food. See, they created the GMO food to feed us because we had ran out of natural foods. But then the GMO foods had a side effect. The side effect was multiple kids. So they came out with a law you couldn't have 1 kid. So the company, I'm not going to give the company name away, but they came around, started snatching up all the kids. Now, however, there was this man. Yeah, that's how I'm going to say it. There was this man. He had a daughter. The daughter had been hiding from the government because she was pregnant. And she was pregnant with 7 identical girls. Identical. So giving birth to these girls, the daughter died. Her father knew nothing about her being pregnant. They hadn't spoken in years. So when her friend who was helping her hide, he delivered the kids and kept them alive. So he found the granddad. They were all babies. Now, when the granddad saw them, he said, the friend asked, what are you going to name them? It's 7 of them. And he was like, well, it's 7 of them, so I'm going to name them Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And that's what he did. So when they were all around each other, that was their names. They were 7 individual people. But since you can only have 1 kid, in public, they had to literally pretend they were all one person. So that meant none of them could go outside together. Everybody went outside on their day. If your name was Monday, you went outside on Monday. If your name was Sunday, you went outside on Sunday. They lived a normal life, so to speak, as normal as they could because they could never interact with each other. No one was allowed to know that there were 7 girls. They could only have 1 daughter. Well, the movie progressed to where the girls were 30 and their granddad was dead. Now, that's where I don't want to give it away because I really want you guys to watch this movie. It's very interesting and it make you think. But I will say this. Imagine being a person for 6 days out of every week, every day of your life, every week of your life, you have to spend inside hiding. You're only allowed outside 1 day. Think about what that did to those 7 individual girls. Now, something that I wasn't going to give away, but I'm going to give it away. Okay, when they were little, one of the sisters snuck out while the other one was out. And when she came back, she had fell and broke her finger. I mean, she literally, the tip of her finger was hanging off. It was not connected like a little thread. So the granddad had to pull it off. Guess what he had to do? So the other 6 girls, he had to literally chop their finger off, because remember, they were one person. When I tell you, that is one of the best movies I've seen in a very long time. A very long time. The lady that played all 7 women, girl, you played your role. You played 7 individual characters. Even when y'all were pretending to be that one person, you were still 7 individual people. You was, girl, good job. You guys, that movie is on Netflix. It's called What Happened to Monday. You guys need to check that out. When I tell you, a lot of stuff that's going on today and that's been going on in real life for years is in this movie. That's why I love to watch movies. See, what y'all don't realize is, and I'm probably talking too much, but hey, that's what I do. What y'all don't realize is the news and all the radio and all that, that is garbage. All of that is a distraction. Pay attention to these movies and these TV shows. Now, not these reality TV shows. Anywhere you have to show up to a event to film, that's not reality. See, I grew up in the real reality world, and so did Tammy Roman from Basketball Wives. Real world, road rules, those were real reality TV. Now, if you guys hadn't noticed, I do have a new lighting system, so if I'm looking up at the light instead of the camera, I'm sorry, I'm learning it. I'm at awe. And like always, you guys, I just wanted to pop in with a quick video. I want to give you guys a new movie, something I just watched, because I really don't watch TV. Either I'm on YouTube, Walking Dead, the Animal Channel. I love Alaskan Bush People. And that Queen Sugar. That may be about it. I don't watch reality TV, but I do follow some of them on Instagram. That's how I know what's going on. But that was just a quick movie review. Again, that movie is called What Happened to Monday. You guys need to see it. When that granddad chopped off his granddaughter's finger, six different girls' fingers. And then the first girl was Monday. She was the oldest, because the girl who actually broke her finger was Thursday. So Monday had to be the first one to get her finger chopped off. And right before she got her finger chopped off, she said, "Is it going to hurt?" And he was honest. He said, "Yeah," and chopped it off. Imagine, after 30 years after that had happened, how would you feel towards Thursday? How would you feel towards your granddad? How would you feel towards life in general, that you have to stay in the house 6 days a week, every week for all of your life? You've been doing that all of your life. You've only been outside 1 day a week on Monday or Tuesday. Same day a week. You seeing the same people every time you go out on that day. And then y'all, what was so tripped up about it is they actually had a normal life. They had a good government job. But people thought they were one person. And they had a security guard to sit outside of their house. He was none to the smartest. No one knew these girls were brilliant. No one, well, their granddad was brilliant because it was his plan. But no one knew. Check this out, you guys. Stay on your toes. Y'all, don't forget, every day, no matter what you do, don't forget to go in that bathroom, sit down on that toilet, and do what? Take a shit. Why? Because if you don't, that shit will be so piled up in your system, it'll start coming out of your mouth. And guess what? You will be full of shit. Take a shit. Bye-bye.